We hear it nearly every week on our favorite cop shows. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one, one will be provided for you. But in Maine, that's getting harder and harder to do. Good evening, I'm Pat Callahan.
And I'm Amanda Hill. It's getting harder because the number of attorneys willing to provide that service for Maine's poorer population, already low to begin with, is getting even lower. According to the Maine Commission on Indigent Legal Services, 3 years ago, 410 attorneys were willing to be court-appointed lawyers. Now there are only 165.
And in the past fiscal year, from July 2021 to June of this year, lawyers for indigent clients opened more than 31,000 cases. That's why the commissioner is asking Governor Mills and the legislature to approve emergency funding to hire more attorneys to take up that crushing load of cases. Here's News Center Maine's Jackie Mundry.
The fact that we are the only state in the country that does not have an established public defender system is not something we should be proud of.
Lawmakers and attorney in Maine say it's time to change that. Representative Tom Harnett, who is also an attorney, says he's been paying close attention to meetings of the Commission on Indigent Legal Services.
We as a state are required to provide those legal services, to make sure they're available and to make sure that they are competent.
Which is why the commission is asking Governor Janet Mills to call a special legislative session. MCLIS Executive Director Justin Andrews was unavailable for an interview on Monday, but 6 months ago told me the need is dire.
We have not yet reached the day when somebody doesn't have a lawyer because we could not find them. And so that's good. But we're worried about that day, and I do think that day is coming.
When I did speak to him by phone on Monday, Andrews added that this funding would give the commission the ability to pay attorneys $150 an hour, which is closer to what prosecutors make.
There has to be some established public defender's office so that the defense of these persons is considered as important as the prosecution.
The commission is drafting a letter to the legislature and expects to send it to Governor Mills and the legislative leaders this week. Jackie Mundry, News Center, Maine.